Hi, I haven't done a video for a few days, or I should say I haven't been able to upload anything for a few days. We have very bad internet in this area. So I decided I'll go ahead and record another video and hopefully you'll get to see it soon. I'm going to talk a bit more about Christmas things. I wanted to show you this. I'm not going to open it up, but it is a Christmas tablecloth that I did get at an estate sale. I have quite a few. This one is obviously, for many reasons, my favorite. There is some slight fading. There may be a few marks, a few light stains, but it's in overall good condition. And it's got this beautiful pixie pattern all around the border. So I thought that was really cute. This box of Christmas ornaments are Shiny Brites. I said I had some, and I do, and I want to share a couple today. You see here on the box is written Neely, 1955. Now, when I was a child and we went to school, everybody was expected to bring ornaments for the class Christmas tree. So I don't know if this is a case where somebody brought these ornaments to school and wrote the name on them so that to be sure to get their ornaments back. I'm surmising that, but I don't know that that's true. But at any rate, here they are. They are Shiny Brites, and Shiny Brites have this sort of a corrugated cap, I guess is what you'd call it. And these are sort of a little teardrop shape. There is one missing, but it was really great to come across this almost complete box of Shiny Brites at a thrift store. And of course I kept the box with them and kept them in the box. This other box of Shiny Brites that I'm going to show you is one of the larger boxes. And this was a Christmas gift from my daughter a few years ago. She is not someone who's into vintage Christmas, but she knew I was and always wondering what to get me. So this is what she gave me, and it was probably one of my best Christmas gifts ever. So you see that one is a double indent. There's assorted ones in here. Here is a double indent in pink, again with the corrugated cap. Now, I think most of these are marked Shiny Bright. Some might not be. This one is sort of a matte finish with a beautiful Christmas snow scene with a church. Beautiful pale blue. There were a number of this shape. It's almost like a Christmas tree shape or a spin top shape. And they've got this nice white mica on them. They're just beautiful. And let's see. This is another indent. This one is more of a teardrop shaped indent. And again, it's a double indent with a pink stripe and all of this white glittery mica on it. So I think they're pretty much the same shape. A couple more teardrops. Another one with stripes. They certainly are among my favorite ornaments. This one, it's got a bit of a glob of mica on it there, but that's fine. That doesn't deter. Pink and yellow stripe and a double indent. So those are some of my favorite Shiny Brites, and I do have more. The other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about today really is not so much a Christmas decoration, but it is Christmas things. Now some of these are not Christmas. These are cards. They're old cards that actually belong to my grandmother. This is an Easter card to Mother and Father from Marie. That would have been to my grandparents from Aunt Marie. We've got a Mother's Day card here. Another Mother's Day. Few Mother's Day. Let's see. And of course Mother's Day is coming up. With love on Mother's Day from daughter. And this is another one from my Aunt Marie to my grandmother. And I think it's just so nice the way the The graphic is on the inside and the outside, this beautiful basket of flowers. This card here has always been a mystery to me. It was with my grandmother's things. It says birthday wishes, and it's actually embroidered. The card itself has actually got embroidered flowers on the outside. And I know it's quite old. The mystery, if you bear with me for 1 second, it is old and it's sort of coming apart. It says, to Mother from Ernest. I have no idea who Ernest was. I didn't have an uncle Ernest. I didn't have a cousin Ernest that I'm aware of. So I have no idea who Mother was in this case or who Ernest was. That's some of these postcard type cards I did buy on Marketplace, but a lot of them were ones from my family. See, this is a Mother's Day card, but it doesn't look as if it was signed by anybody. And there's a couple of those there. This is an Easter wish. This would have been to my grandmother from my Aunt Violet. And I like how they actually put a bit of ribbon in with the flower. Just so detailed. Another one, another Mother's Day card with actual blue ribbon looped through it and beautiful roses and violets. Now, this is a Happy New Year card, and it's one that I got on Marketplace, and it does have writing. I don't know the people. This one, for you, grandmother, at Christmas time, from Gwen and Billy, would have been my cousins to my grandmother, and I think that is probably, they were a good bit older than me. I'm thinking this card would be from the 50s for sure. Another Mother's Day card with beautiful ribbon. And another Mother's Day card. I'm going to have to display them when Mother's Day is, well, it's just around the corner. And this is another Christmas card, another old Christmas card. I think that must be 1918, the date on that, but I can't say for sure. And that's how cards were originally, just a single piece. They didn't open up like this one that says, Christmas greetings, dear sister. And this was one that was sent to my aunt, from my aunt and uncle. Now this is an old Easter card. It's never been used or filled out, but it, again, is quite nice. Bear with me for 1 second. I've just dropped something here. I'll reach down and get it. This is actually a tag that was on a package. You see the snowman, the style of the snowman is a sort of a 1950s snowman. And this says to Mom from Violet. So that would have been to my grandmother from my Aunt Violet. And again, I think possibly in the 1950s. And that would certainly be a nice snowman image to replicate on something now, because it's just got that really vintage look to it. Another old, I don't know if this is an old card or if it's a reproduction. It feels like an old one. I know it's hard to tell. I don't know for sure. I can't swear to that. This one, this is an older one. It's got quite a lengthy message in there. And it's an old-time Santa Claus going down the chimney. And this one just says, best wishes for a Merry Christmas. I think a lot of the older ones were not so fancy, for want of a better word. And this is a Happy New Year. And again, it does have writing. I don't see a date, but there is writing. This one, I think this one is a reproduction. It's really hard to say. I do think this is an older one. Yes, this one does have writing. Accept this little gift as a small token for your Christmas. And this was from Mrs. Crummy in Western Bay. This is another one of those cutouts that or those cardboard cutouts that I got at a yard sale, and I had featured them before. I don't know if that video has been shown yet or not, but these are the ones that I think they were ready to throw away until I came along and got them for a couple of dollars. And again, you know they're older when they have the image on both sides, so always happy to get that. This is a very, very special card. This says happy days and many a happy Christmas. And you can see it's a fairly simple picture. You've got a clock and some flowers, and you turn it over on the back and it says to Lizzie from Mother. And it looks like the date, I believe, is 1914. Lizzie was my grandmother. So this would have been from my great-grandmother to my grandmother back in 1914. So that's a really special card and one I'm certainly going to keep. And that's it for this video. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope I'm going to get a new internet service provider and hopefully be able to have more success with my videos. Thanks for watching, thanks for comments, thanks for subscribing or a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.